Well, I figured I'd get on here. Somebody had wrote me and asked me if I watched this John Rich, Tucker Carlson interview thing, and I hadn't. Matter of fact, I really didn't even know who John Rich was. So, anyways, he asked me a specific question, and I was like, I don't know. So I told him I'd watch it. So I watched it. And I'll tell you what, everything John Rich said, I agree with. Agree with him wholeheartedly. Spoke the truth. Now, the only thing I would add to this, and a lot of people forget about, and there's other people I'm sure that talk about it, because I'm not, I don't like that. Oh, I'm the only one that talks about it person. You know, I'm the only one. I'm the only. Listen, get over yourself. Okay, you're not that important. I'm not that important. I'm not important whatsoever. If I died tomorrow, nobody'd give a shit. Nobody'd care. So anyhow, I keep trying to get fired, but nobody will fire me. Nobody will fire me. I keep trying. Every day I try to get fired, but they won't fire me. God. That's the problem with being self-employed. So anyways. If I quit screwing around and keep my train of thought. Anyways. Man, these people, I said this 1,000 years ago. I said this today, but like again, get over yourself. You'll only hear it here. Get over yourself. Anyways, back to John Rich. Okay. The thing of it is with him is I believe everything he said, wholeheartedly agree with him. But Babylon, and I believe we, the United States, is Babylon, is not mentioned in the latter days. We're destroyed before that. The harlot. So we're made desolate. So, ain't a whole lot to be said about that, is there? So, I mean, after the 7 seals and bowls and so on and so forth. And then the temple in Jerusalem. The Antichrist will walk in and exalt himself as God in the temple. He's God now. At least he says he is. And then that's your time frame again for the, you get just so many months. And God, Jesus, God, cuts it short. Because if he didn't, for even his elect would perish. So that is your other time frame. When the Antichrist exalts himself as God sitting in the temple, defiles it. Those are your big points right there. Don't have a whole lot to add to anything there. That's pretty much it. You know, people want to stop and listen to half truths. And the devil, he's lawless. He's a liar. He's full of half truths. Doesn't know what the truth. Well, he knows what the truth is. He just doesn't want to tell you what the truth is because, well, it doesn't fall into his plan. See, the devil's like the vampire. He has to ask permission to come in, and you have to invite him in. The devil's the same way. You have to invite him into your life. You can exalt, you can kick his ass out of your life real easy. In the name of Jesus Christ. Terrifies him. Why? He knows he has looked God in the eyes. He knows God's real. He knows God's power. Okay? I mean, God created him. He's the creator. He can do anything he wants, and you can't stop him. So he wants to lie to you. And it does say in the Bible, if you believe in me, Jesus, and the resurrection and that you're saved, okay? But it also goes one step further and talks about your deeds, your works. What crowns you're going to be laying at God's feet at the altar as he's sitting on his throne? What did you contribute? Think about that. There's a lot to be said. A lot to be said. Anyways, I'm not going to. I get long-winded, and sooner or later I'll start coughing my damn fool head off. By God, I need another one of these. Look, it's going out. These aren't too bad. By God, what are they here? I put these up here. Got the other ones down in my desk drawer. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. You might be able to see it. I don't know. It's in there. There we go. These aren't too bad. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're all right. So anyways, folks, I'll take care. You're coming into times now. And they're preparing you for it. They're telling you what's going to happen. The devil's telling you what he's going to do. So you're going to walk into this with your eyes wide open, making your choices. Pray. Pray to God for the answers and the wisdom and the guidance. Pray for his protection and his grace. We're coming into those times. It's more important than ever. All right? Yeah, one guy. He makes me laugh. He just makes me laugh. I'm not going to say his name, but if I could do his thing. How's he do that? Like, gives you that look, like. I'm sure he's I don't know. He's probably a nice guy. I say that, but he probably is a nice guy. It just makes me laugh. I know so many people I don't know people like that because I don't want to be around them. I don't like being around the people that constantly, I was the first one to say that. I was the first one to do this. Watch our channel. We're the only ones bringing you this information. We're doing this. We're doing that. You know what? Buy my merch. Buy my food. Buy my stuff. Buy my pill. Click, like, and subscribe. Click. Oh, share it. Boy, this is important. Share it. Blah, blah, blah. You know Babylon, that whore we're talking about? Yeah. Go look at your videos. Watch what you're saying. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. What are you doing? You are that whore. You're making this what it is. Why? Because you don't want to go out and get a damn job. Me, I try to get fired every day. I try to get fired, but being I don't know, nobody will fire me. I don't know. You gonna fire me? No? How about you? You gonna fire me today? Well, my imaginary friends don't want to fire me. I guess because they can't do much. I guess that's part of being self-employed. I'm waiting for somebody to fire me, but nobody will do it. So anyhow, I always love the contradiction I see and hear. Want to self-promote themselves so they can, I don't know what. Think about that. Next time you're watching one of these people, think about it. Oh, what? What's his name? Oh, I'd have to take my hat off. I ain't doing it. Or I'll set down my cigar so I don't end up knocking it on my lap and catch me on fire. That might make good content. Oh, I think you know who that is too. I could go on all day long and just do like little impression things, and you guys could just sit here and guess who it is. I should do that someday just to be an ass. I mean, I'm sure they're nice guys and everything like that. But it just strikes me funny. But y'all take care.